So, as you probably saw when you clicked on this podcast episode, the podcast name has changed, and the name is now Curated Collective Podcast because of many different reasons. So, let's jump right into it. I am, first off, Megan Weeks. If this is your first time being to this podcast, I have been a designer for the last 8 years. I've been running a full-time design business for the last 3 years, and it's my passion. It gets me up every morning. It makes me so excited for my day. And I'm just like so fueled by not only working with amazing dream clients, doing graphic design work, but also I am lit up and just so excited to be able to help other creatives, most probably like yourself. So it has been a passion of mine for a very long time. It's taken me a long time to get to the point where I know that this is what I'm meant to be doing and to pursue it full time, all in. It's taken me a bit of time to kind of get to that point. I've gone through many different career paths. I've worked in corporate companies, I've worked in agencies, I've worked in freelancing businesses. I've done a lot of things, and I just feel so passionate and excited about being able to run a design business now and to see success from it and to learn from it. And it's one of the most rewarding things, especially just being like a young female business owner. It's one of the most rewarding things I've ever done, to be able to trust myself and take that leap and work on my own and build like a vision and build it into something really amazing. So that's a little bit about me. When I say graphic design, I mainly do like branding, website design. I kind of help my clients with anything. I like to build longer term relationships with my clients. So sometimes I help them with print collateral, doing packaging design, all of that. And I mainly work with professionals in the wellness industry. I have decided to niche myself down to that because I not only have a huge passion and excitement for wellness, but I just feel the most connected with those clients. So I'm able to design things that really resonate with them. And yeah, it's been amazing. I feel so fortunate and grateful to work with the clients that I have worked with and that I am working with. And like I said, this is my passion, and I'm just so excited about it. Everything that comes with the graphic design industry, I love it, and I want that for everyone else too that's interested in this industry. So that brings me into why Curated Collective Co. So as you guys probably know, I have my own business, which is Megan Weeks Design Co. That is my service-based business. I pretty much made everything about my business underneath that name. It was like my personal brand, but also my courses, my YouTube. Everything was under Megan Weeks Design Co. But it wasn't until about a year and a half ago when I started to really share courses, more educational content, and posting on YouTube consistently, where I was like, I don't know if I want my personal brand name tied to something that is all about helping you guys. And I just didn't feel like Megan Weeks Design Co. was fitting with this vision I had for the Curated Collective Co. community and brand. So that is why I decided to branch my education side of Megan Weeks Design Co. off into its own thing, which will now be Curated Collective Co. So you can kind of visualize it as Megan Weeks Design Co. being the service-based business, the personal brand, and then Curated Collective Co. as the education side of everything. So within Curated Collective Co., we'll have courses, we'll have a shop of products and digital downloads that I've been working on for the last year. I've been really building products that I know will help you as a creative, because I feel like as creatives and designers, we think so different, like visually. So I've really taken time to design these products, and not even just products, like helpful tools that I know can help you in your design business. So I've been working on that. We're going to have a really awesome shop in there, and we're also going to have, I said community, shop, and then my courses are all now going to be under Curated Collective Co. So I'm very, very excited about all the changes to come. They're really exciting changes. We're just branching that part of my business off to its own thing, because I felt like it deserved its own area, its own name. And yeah, so that's why I decided to do that. You might be wondering, how did I come up with the name Curated Collective Co.? I can actually remember being at the coffee shop I go to work at really often. I was sitting at the coffee shop brainstorming names, and if you know, coming up with a brand name is like one of the hardest things, and also designing for yourself is so difficult. I don't know why, but I had no rush with it. That was the most beautiful thing about this whole branch of my business. There was no rush at all, but I remember being at the coffee shop and I was just writing out words that I really liked. Collective kept popping up as a word I really liked because, one, I felt like having that community and like a collective of amazing creatives, it just stuck out to me like that. But then I was like, I'm actually spending so much time curating everything that I'm going to be sharing in there. And that's how that name came together, is Curated Collective, because it'll be a curated resource hub. It'll be a curated community of creatives. It's just like a curated place of all the things I've learned, tools I use, resources that you might need to have on hand, like contacts for outsourcing things, everything you're going to need. I've been curating it for this part of my business. So that's how I came up with the name. I really love it. I think it just flows so nicely, and it's just so fun when you actually find a name that fits the vision that you have for what it can become. So that's how I came up with the name. I have been working on behind the scenes, like the website design, those products, making the tutorials for the community, and really just bringing it all together. And if you are following my YouTube, you've probably seen me posting my Building a Brand episodes in my series, where I show you the behind the scenes of picking up the product samples, also working on those tutorials and hiring a launch strategist to take me from A to Z in terms of like how to talk about this and how to make it make more sense, because I was so worried about having Megan Weeks Design Co. and Curated Collective and having it be confusing that there's two parts of my business now. But I think I overthought that a lot. And now that I have a better idea of how to like explain the differences, I feel like now it was the time to introduce it and show it and show you guys the website, kind of slowly introducing the branding of this, the new identity of Curated Collective Co., and just like slowly introducing it to you all. So I'm really excited. I feel so proud of what I've been able to build in Curated Collective Co. I know that you guys can't really see exactly what's going on in the community yet because it's not launched yet, but that will be launching August 14th. So the community part of Curated Collective Co., I would say, is my baby right now. That is where I've been pouring my heart out, making 5-minute tutorials, 20-minute tutorials, like in-depth information on kind of like niche topics that maybe you don't see all the time, like how to deal with client issues, like what if a client does this, what if a client does that. I will be answering all those questions. I'm also going in depth with WordPress and Figma and Shopify. I'm going to start doing tutorials on Shopify. I'm going to have anything that might come to mind for you. My goal is for you to be able to search it in the little Patreon search bar and for it to pop up as a video. And if it's not there yet, I will make a video about it. There'll be like a suggestion box, and I'm just going to be pumping out tutorials. We'll be growing together, learning together, and I'm going to help you the best that I can. And I'm just so excited about it. When I envision how my day is going to look when this launches, is I will most likely be referring clients that come to me to you guys, and I'll be pouring my heart into the community. That'll be my main focus. So I'll probably have to step back from doing a lot of service-based things and pouring my heart more into the education, which is what I want. That is like my goal. That is where I want to be pouring my heart out into. And I'm so excited about it, you guys. This has been something I've been working on for years, and it's really coming to life, and I can see the full vision, and I can see the value behind what it will be, because I know how it feels to be a beginner designer, and I know how it feels to be right on that edge of wanting to be a full-time designer, and I know how hard it can be, like mentally, to get through that. And to be like, I think the hardest part about it is a lot of times we're alone in making those decisions. Like, I have my fiance, I have my family, I have all these people around me that I could go to, but at the end of the day, they don't really know your vision. They don't know your goals. They don't know your passion. It's all you, and you have to trust yourself, and you have to make yourself happy. And I think that can make it really hard sometimes when you feel kind of alone in that. And that was one of the reasons I was like, I wish that I had a easy community that I could go log into and chat with other creatives, or chat with me, or someone that I really like trusted, that knows what the creative industry's like, I just feel that having a place to go and ask those questions that maybe other people outside of this industry don't really know is so, so valuable. So that is why I decided to create this. And yeah, it's turned into something even more than I had envisioned in the beginning. And I'm so excited to have it available at your fingertips. There's an app for it and everything. So you'll be able to take it on the go. If you're like, come up with a question and you're like, oh my gosh, I need an answer to this, then you can easily just get it on your phone, and I'll be living on this community. Like, honestly, I'll be in there. I'll be chatting with you all the time. And I'm so excited about it. So that is going to be launching August 14th, the community. But as you're listening to this episode, I will have a landing page for you to go check out to give you a little insight into what the community will offer. So you can kind of see the website and like explore around that and get to know Curated Collective and also like what it is, what it's about. So definitely go check that out. If you're listening to this episode, it'll be available for you guys to go explore. But also, if you are interested in the community, I have a wait list for it. So if you want to be the first to know when the founding member pricing is available, then I will directly email all of you on the wait list. So the reason I wanted to start that is because as founding members, and for you guys being so supportive of me up until now, I wanted to offer access to the community at a really, really low cost. So literally it'll be as cheap as like a coffee to get into the community. I want to drink my coffee. So yeah, it's definitely not a high ticket access to the community. I wanted to make it available to all levels, wherever you're at in your journey. So there'll be 2 different tiers that you'll see information on, and you'll be able to choose which one fits your needs the best. You can always upgrade, downgrade, whatever you need to do. I wanted to make it flexible for all levels, like I said. So I'm so excited. If you guys want to learn more about Curated Collective or follow along as updates keep coming in, definitely join the waitlist. You can also go follow me on Instagram. I have a Curated Collective Co. Instagram as well, so definitely go check those out. But don't worry, you can just sign up for the waitlist or follow this podcast, and I'll definitely share more as it starts to come closer to the release date. But I'm so excited. I'm just so excited, and I just cannot wait to get to know you guys better. If you have been following me on YouTube, I feel that YouTube doesn't have a great way to actually like connect with you all, and I think this is going to be a way for us to get to know each other better and to really like form that community around graphic design. So I'm excited, but I will leave a little comment down below and a question on this podcast if you have any questions at all about Curated Collective Co. or why the name change or what to expect and what's going to change for you. Definitely don't be afraid to ask it, but nothing's going to change. The only thing that's going to change is the podcast name, the branding of the courses, and all the rest is brand new. So that'll be launching and slowly rolling out. But let me know if you have questions, and let me know if you're excited. If you're as excited as I am, then let me know. I know that this is like a little introduction to it and just a little bit of the story behind why I decided to create this. So yeah, let me know if you have questions, but I'm so pumped up about it and I cannot wait to share more about it. And also I'm just so excited about my new podcast name, this little podcast corner. It feels so cozy. It just feels exciting. I'm so excited to have more podcast episodes coming soon. So thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much for your support. And yeah, like I said, any questions at all, let me know and I will answer them. But I appreciate you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next episode.